playing around my valves a little bit, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Who wants to go home? So anyway, this is a 1960 intake valve. This is a 1600 exhaust valve, 1625, one of those two. And I'm putting, these are the smallest seats I can run and still run these valves. So with a big valve, you can see how it's going to be close here where the head bolts are, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Like I said, with our pop-up piston, see how the piston will come up right next to the valve. We do have some room in there. Now I can't run the valves this high, obviously. These are just what my valve seats are. Sunk in a little ways, so. There's what the valves look like in the motor, but this one here we're going to run a lot higher up. And this one here run higher too. Ideally you run them both about as high as you can get them. Actually this one here is probably about where it would sit. This one here you can run up till you hit the gasket surface here, so you could actually sit about right there is where that one would sit. And this intake valve would be about the same. Intake valve is probably where it would sit. You fill all this in around here so you raise the compression up. Anyway, the dome piston, when it fires, it will push on the dome, push it down. That's the advantage of running the dome instead of running it right into the side of the piston like this is right here. That's just a big wall hits. Puts a lot of heat in the piston and doesn't go down until it drops. Once it drops a little bit, then the gases get up here and start pushing on it. And by then you've already lost a lot of your cylinder pressure. So that's why they went to a dome piston over here. It's actually not worth a lot of power, but the race bikes, they only gain 2 horsepower with all this extra work. So, but it looks a lot better if nothing else. So anyway, I'm going to play around with this. I got to put some seats in here and get these valves to work. These are obviously not going to fly very well. I've got to make up some valves. This one here is actually out of my race bike, so that's the length it'll probably want to be in. It's a blank valve, so you're going to cut it, put the keepers in it and everything. So anyway, that's where we're at. And like I said, we got the Sportster crank stuck in here. Got our Timken bearing over here on this side. So probably going to make a steel insert that will stick out here and have a seal on it. And it looks like I'm going to wind up using the Sportster 900 motor sprocket to get the offset we need. It needs to sit about right here is about where it sits. So we'll wind up putting this in there. I'll have to make some space and stuff to make that work like everything else. So anyway, a little bit closer. I am going to call it a night now. Alright, that's it for now.